Hey neighbor, welcome back to Rich White Privilege 101. My name is John, and the Chainsmokers threw a charity event, a drive-in concert that was not really a drive-in, more people just walking about and doing whatever they want in the middle of a global pandemic. Death tolls are rising, cases are soaring, and the Chainsmokers said, you know what, let's have a couple thousand rich people in the Hamptons of New York, a popular destination for rich people vacationing. Let's get them all together in one place and we'll call it a drive-in event. Wink, wink, that's how we get around the rules. We're social distancing, we're following the protocols, but we don't actually do it. We get there, we get drunk, we play our DJ music, we press play on the laptops. It's definitely a different experience for sure than what you would get listening to it on Spotify, but we're gonna call it a charity event. That's how we're gonna justify it in our heads, and that's where we land today. The Chainsmokers are an electronic duo that I've kind of famously not exactly been the biggest fan of. I did a Problems I Have With video on them, and admittedly, I have liked some of their songs, but what in the mother of fuck, people? You're risking your life and the lives of thousands of other people that you'll inevitably come in contact with because you don't follow protocols, because you think the coronavirus just avoids rich people or something? I mean, what kind of trash mentality do you have to do this in the middle of the fucking pandemic and walk away saying, yeah, I followed the rules, sure? Now, if you're living under a rock and haven't heard about this somehow, then maybe you haven't seen this video that I'm gonna put on screen right now. It's just a very short clip where it's like, okay, we can clearly see that they're not socially distanced in the crowd. They're all together. There's literally like a pit like you would have at a concert, except there's like cars in the middle of the mix and people are not in their cars. Instead, they're just all about. There's kids there, there's families, there's drunk people. It's a full-on concert, that's for sure. Look at this douchey-ass picture of the Chainsmokers with their masks. One of them says, oh, only take off for tequila, and they're out there promoting a brand of liquor that I'm not even gonna say because I don't want to give them any more exposure. There was a 2-second clip that was leaked that's obviously the one that's gone viral. It's racked up about 10 million views. It's caught the attention of everyone in New York and really worldwide. New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo just really slammed him hard. And I say good. Punish them to the fullest extent of the law, or else the new laws that have just been implemented, because this is dangerous, irresponsible, and again, who is going here? I can't even say it's Karens. Maybe it's the children of Karens going out and just following nothing whatsoever that the government mandated? Children of the Karen. That sounds even scarier than children of the corn. I am definitely quaking over here because it's a reality. It's a hellhole that we are all a part of. We're having to deal with stupid. And what's almost worse than the people that are like, I won't wear a mask, my freedom, my rights, yada, 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 shut the fuck up. What's almost even worse than that is that the people that pretend, like they pretend that they're following the rules, they justify it to themselves like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go, I'll wear my mask, which, as we know, a mask is definitely something you should be wearing, but it is not something like a hazmat suit that can just automatically somehow prevent you from getting COVID or spreading it to others. They justify it by saying, well, you know, I'll try and keep my distance the best I can, and then things like this happen. Of course, that video, I mean, the only way that I could see a workaround here is like, oh guys, guess what? All right, we're the Chainsmokers. Thank you for coming out. We're gonna pull this epic prank tonight. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it look like thousands of people are here with no masks, no social distance, and we're gonna pull the best prank and say, guess what? Let's just take a quick clip, put it out there on the internet, someone will shoot it from on stage, and we'll make it look like we haven't been social distancing, but we'll reveal in like a week or a month or something and say like, got you, we just had everybody run over there for 2 seconds and then everyone went back in their cars. Nopey, nope, nope, nope. That's not what happened. Obviously, we've seen the videos, we've seen some of the pictures too, and they're very appalling, honestly offensive. Like, I don't even know how to react right now. My face probably looks like it's smiling, but it's trying to hold back the anger and from just erupting on the Chainsmokers. The organizers of this event, which called this like a charity, they're raising money for a good cause, and I do hope that the money finds its way to the kids in need and the other places, the shelters that they were supposedly donating to. But what is the point of donating to these funds if you're just actively putting more of a burden on their shoulders by probably going out and spreading the coronavirus? If even like 3 people get it from here, and then they spread it to 3 people, and then they spread it to 3 people, you see how this works? And do you see why the United States doesn't have this thing under control compared to all these other countries? I mean, like Hong Kong, for example, they're freaking out about like 100 new cases a week, and we're over here with like hundreds and hundreds of thousands. Boiling it down even further, this isn't like some event that you just couldn't miss. This wasn't like a once in a lifetime. Even like the Garth Brooks thing, that was like a lot more responsible. If you heard about the drive-in thing where he performed somewhere and then it was screened at all of the drive-in theaters across the United States, it wasn't that. I mean, there were literally 2,000 people there. And it's the fucking Chainsmokers. Am I going crazy here? Do I have to repeat myself? You went out of your way to go off of your vacation to pay tons of money. The price tag on these tickets went up to 25 grand, and you had to see the Chainsmokers, and people are like, oh, they slayed it, they killed it. I'm posting all about it on my social media and giving away the fact that I don't actually care. Hey, everybody that went to the event, and the Chainsmokers and the organizers, do you see these? These don't really do anything, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them your way anyways, because fuck you for putting everybody at risk. It's just absolutely abhorrent to me that you could do this in the middle of a pandemic when everyone else in the music industry even is just reeling, struggling, trying to find new ways to be responsible, maybe starting up like a Patreon account or doing live streams on their website, whatever it might be, trying to stay afloat during these difficult times. And then the Chainsmokers are just like, fuck it, dude, let's just call it a charity event and let's get out there and get our laptops out, drink some fucking tequila and play for the rich white people. Unless I'm completely missing something here, which I know I'm not. However, the event is gonna try and spin this saying, oh, we had security guards out patrolling, yada, yada, yada. I mean, Disney World says the same thing, but there's people roaming around like right on top of each other. People are not going to do that if they don't want to have that mindset, if they don't go in saying, oh, this is something I need to be taking seriously because even if I don't care if I get it, I could spread it to someone else. These people, they don't give a shit. If you went to a Chainsmokers concert in the middle of a global pandemic, then you don't give a shit about anybody except for you. So that is why I have to lay down the hammer. That's why I'm just so pissed off today and just felt like ranting it out right here on camera. I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from. I mean, maybe it seems harsh, but at the same time, maybe I went too easy. We're never gonna get past this thing, are we? We're never gonna get live music back. And you know who to point the finger at? It's people like the Chainsmokers. So go ahead and direct it their way because you can't really sweep this one under the rug. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this rant today, then drop a like on the video. Let me know your thoughts on the situation with the Chainsmokers drive-in charity concert, wink wink, in the comment section down below. Any and all thoughts are welcome, and I don't even know how to close this one because it's just kind of disgusting to me, honestly. Thank you again for watching. If you want to see another video that I made about the Chainsmokers where I tore apart their album Memories Do Not Open, then tap this card right over here. Tap here for another recent video that I posted on the channel that's more on the positive side of the spectrum. All of my socials can be found linked in the description down below, and I will see you soon for more right here on Beyond ARTV.